my beautiful little unicorns, and welcome back to my channel. If this is the first time that I've been given the pleasure to introduce myself to you, my name is Vanessa and I, and I would like to welcome you into the fam. So guys, this video is meant to be very fun and personal. Today's video is another one of our monthly predictions. So in this video that I have created, each zodiac sign receives its very own personal reading for the month of May. And if this is the first time that you're in this part of YouTube, don't worry, don't freak out. The concept of this video is super easy. You just click the timestamp down below in the description box or comment section that corresponds to your zodiac sign. And that very timestamp will fast forward you to the relevant part of this video where you are going to receive your May 2021 prediction. And if you are fortunate enough to also know your rising sign, I would highly recommend that you not only watch your sun sign but also your rising sign. This will allow for a really great mixture that gives you an accurate monthly prediction. And if this is in fact the first time that you're here with me on my channel, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. I've been religiously uploading monthly predictions for years and I've never missed a single one. So make sure that you hit that subscribe button right now, become a part of the Unicorn fam, and that way you will receive a free zodiac prediction each month for your sign. So guys, I want to keep the intro nice and short because I'm really excited to be predicting the month of May for you. So without further ado, let's get into it. I will be starting off with my Aries babies, and to all my other beautiful signs of the zodiac, I will catch you at the click of your timestamp. Hello all my Aries babies, and welcome to your May 2021 prediction. So I'm gonna get straight into your reading. All you need to do is lean back, relax, and enjoy. Can you believe it's already gonna be May, all my Aries babies? Time just really flies. First and foremost, we have the stars. So all of my Aries babies, I do see here that May is going to come with a lot of hope for you, and with a time where you can actually see the light at the end of the tunnel. And this brings really positive energy into your entire month. I can see here in the Six of Coins that there's going to be some sort of financial gift or reward that keeps you going. So all of my Aries babies, if you've been having a tough time financially, or there are just some things that you have needed in the material realm, like think of a new phone or a new piece of furniture, a new piece of clothing, just to make you feel better and upgraded and like everything is working as it should, do know here that May is the month where that's coming towards you finally. I can see here in the Two of Pentacles that in a way for all my Aries babies, it is really a balancing act to live in May, being focused on your work, but at the same time also focused on your personal life and your relationships. So that is something that can feel a little strenuous for you during the month of May, but nevertheless, you're up for the challenge. I can see here in the Fool, all of my Aries babies, that May is like a fresh beginning for you. And I see here in the Star that that is most likely also why you have so much hope on the horizon. The Fool is also a character who does not care about social conventions. The Fool does not care about what other people may say or think, which is the type of energy that I see for you, all my Aries babies. So did you just see that? Did you just see the card that just popped right out of the pile? Let me get that for us. We are, of course, never going to ignore when the universe is speaking directly to us. And the card that popped out is the Butterfly Spirit. So all of my Aries babies, I want you to know here in the Butterfly Spirit that this is a card, this is a symbol for transformation. So May is a transformative month for you. There's a reason why you're here right now watching this video and why this card just poof, popped right out of the pile for you. So I do want you to know here in the Butterfly Spirit that going through this transformation is something that is much needed, but it's going to change you profoundly. You may even find it hard to recognize yourself by the end of May because of the amount of change that you have going on in your life. I can see here in the Parrot Spirit that it's important for you to watch your words. So if you in the past, for example, would have said, oh, you know, I would never change my job, or I would never be with this type of person, or I would never decorate my house this way or wear this type of makeup, at the end of May everything's going to be different, all my Aries babies. So in order to keep the ego far away from your transformation, so to kind of not feel embarrassed about changing your mind, it is important for you to watch your words and to not judge anyone or anything. I can see here in the Pig Spirit, all my Aries babies, that you're going to use your mind very wisely wisely, and you're going to think of ways to be very strategic. As I can see here in the hawk spirit, that you are divinely guided towards this transformation. And the fact that you are receiving some sort of earthly abundance or gift during the month of May just gives you this reassurance that you need to understand that you are in fact on the right path, all my Aries babies, but at the same time you still want to move forward in a way that is calculated, that is thought out, and that is what the pig spirit stands for. Next up, we have the Four of Swords reversed. So in the Four of Swords reversed, I can definitely see here in conjunction to the butterfly spirit that you may go into your little pupa, okay, your little cocoon, so to say, but I think cocoons are only for moths and pupas are for butterflies. I'm not 100% sure, but you get the gist, okay? You may retract, you may go into hermit mode because you need time to yourself in order to undergo that transformation. Just as a butterfly would go from a caterpillar into its little pupa in order to transform into the butterfly, it does that all by itself, just as you are going to do, all my Aries babies. I can see here in the Queen of Cups, my Aries babies, that May is a great month for you emotionally. You are in tune with your emotions, you're in tune with your feminine, your divine feminine, and just that energy that is nurturing, that is caring, and that puts your needs first. So all of my Aries babies, this is a fabulous month for you, and I can't wait to see what you're able to accomplish and what your transformation ends up looking like. But know that you're going to completely feel like you're embodying your feminine energies in the most beautiful way yet. So all of my Aries babies, I really hope that you enjoyed this reading and found it insightful. Leave a little parrot emoji down below in the comment section. Is there a parrot emoji? A bird emoji down below in the comment section to let me and your fellow Aries babies know that you are here and that the reading resonated. So all my beautiful Aries babies, thank you for spending this divine time with me, and I'll see you in another one of my videos. Hello all my beautiful Taurus babies, and welcome to your May 2021 prediction. So let's get straight into it. All you need to do is lean back, relax, and enjoy. All my Taurus babies, I can't believe that it's already going to be the month of May. Isn't that insane? We're soon halfway through the year, and let's see what's coming for you. So first we have Judgment. So all of my Taurus babies, I can see here in Judgment that May could have you judging yourself a little too harshly. Remember that little halfway point that we just spoke about? I can definitely see you looking at what you've done up until this point of the year and maybe being really hard on yourself and feeling like you haven't quite accomplished enough so far. I can see here in the Ten of Cups that nevertheless your home life is intact, all my Taurus babies, and that is one thing that is really important for Tauruses. You're very often introverted and home bodies, especially the Tauruses that are born during the month of May. So happy birthday if you're watching this around your birthday. I do want you to know here in the Ten of Cups that just being in your birth month or very close to your birth time is something that makes you feel at home and in a way comforts you without even noticing. I can see here in the King of Cups that you are in complete control over your emotions when it has to do with your relationships, when it comes to your love life, but I do see that in conjunction to how you speak to yourself, so independently of other people, that is a sore subject. That is a subject that you maybe try to avoid or not look at very much because of fear of having to call yourself out. I can see here in the Five of Swords that it's time, all my Taurus babies. You can no longer wait and kind of try to procrastinate this. Be kinder to yourself, especially during the month of May, all my Taurus babies. I do see here in the King of Cups that you want to be strong and you feel like it is important for you to give yourself tough love, which I completely agree with, but at the same time, sometimes even you need a little bit of a softer approach. And I do see here in the Ten of Cups that opening up to friends, family, maybe even your romantic partner, that is the best way to free yourself from judgment and from being too hard on your accomplishments. I can see here in the Empress that this is a really fertile month for you you when it comes to businesses, when it comes to just fertility in a biological sense. So do know here in the Empress that anything that you plant, any seed that you put in the soil is most likely going to be able to sprout. Next, we have the Ten of Cups reversed. So we have the Ten of Cups upright that we received at the beginning of your monthly prediction, and then the Ten of Cups reversed that just showed up right now. So I do want you to know here in the Ten of Cups reversed, showing up in conjunction to the Ten of Cups upright, that you're most likely going to experience a little bit of a delay until you feel that full circle moment and happiness. So it's happening later in the month of May, not right at the beginning. The beginning of May may be a little bit tumultuous, or it may have you kind of feeling like you're not sure where you stand, but towards the end of the month, you're going to feel like this is actually a very complete moment in your life. I can see here in the Queen of Diamonds that you're resonating really well with your earthly energy. So as an earth sign, you attract material wealth in a way that is more effective than other signs. Okay, as an earth sign, as a Taurus baby, you are more dependable as well as more stable than most other signs. And I do see here in the Queen of Diamonds that that's what people love you for, and that is just one of your strengths that will leave you feeling like you're really winning during the month of May. Next, we have the Ten of Crystals. So while you're winning, while you're gaining momentum, and maybe you're hustling to the point where you're making a lot of money, all of my Taurus babies, it is important for you here in the Ten of Crystals to give yourself a break as well. The Ten of Crystals often shows up when you're close to burning out, or you've just been overworking yourself for a long time. So keep in mind here that it is important for you to, again, not judge yourself so harshly and give yourself that same emotional nurturing and kindness that you give other people, all my Taurus babies. Your plans and your ideas will be fruitful, okay? They will bear fruit, but it is also important for you to know that May is a month of planting seeds, not necessarily of harvesting. This is a month of taking care of yourself internally while allowing everything that you've put into motion in your career and professional life to continue to move along at the same pace as it's moving right now, okay? So don't rush things. It is important that you take care of yourself first, all my beautiful Taurus babies, and that you also make time for your own celebration, for the celebration of your birth month potentially, and just a time in your life where your energies are amplified and you are in full control of them and you can use them for yourself, for your own healing. So all of my beautiful Taurus babies, this is the reading that I received for you. I really hope that you loved this very honest reading and horoscope about your May 2021. Leave a little bull emoji down below in the comment section to represent. Thank you so much for spending this divine time with me, and I'll catch you in another one of my videos. Hello, all my beautiful Gemini babies, and welcome to your May prediction. So let's get straight into it. All you need to do is lean back, relax, and enjoy. Can you believe it's already going to be May? I feel like time has just flown by this year. First and foremost, we have these stars. So all of my beautiful Gemini babies, I can see here in the star that hope is on the horizon, and that May is just one of those months where you can truly see the light at the end of the tunnel, especially if you've started a project that is really difficult or leaves you feeling like it is just an endless pursuit. Next up, we have the Queen of Swords. So I can definitely see you resonating fully with your Gemini energy here. The Queen of Swords is the Queen of Air signs. So this resonates beautifully with you, all of my beautiful Gemini babies. You are channeling your Queen energy, which is decisive, which is controlled, and also in a way on an intellectual high, okay? On a level where you're very smart, you're very quick-witted, and you know exactly what to say and do in order to move forward and be victorious. I can see here in the Five of Swords that in a sense there is this feeling of loneliness, okay? There is this feeling of being alone in this world. Now, while things may be going well in your life just as a whole, I do see here that for my Gemini babies, it is maybe a very confronting month, okay? May is a month where you feel as though something is missing. It could be love, such as just, for example, being with a significant other. It could be, for example, a deceased loved one. Just overall some feelings coming back up that are very difficult for you to handle, maneuver, and deal with. And you may feel like there is loneliness rather than you actually enjoying solitude. Next up, we have the Dove Spirit. So all of my beautiful Gemini babies, in the Dove Spirit, I see you being on the pursuit and on the search of peace and coming to a mental equilibrium. So you may meditate or do yoga, but there is still this restlessness that is going on in your head. I can see here in the Bee Spirit that you are kind of in a place where you feel everything, okay? You feel vibrations of other people, you feel vibrations in work projects and just anything that you're doing, and you understand that sweet results or just overall your hard work is going to pay off, but it's like it just can't come quickly enough, all my Gemini babies. I can see here in the Panther Spirit that you're trying to stay in control, which then again may end up making you feel like you have no control at all, because the more you cling to something and the less you feel like you're successful at clinging to something or steering a situation, the more you kind of feel like nothing is going the way you would like it to. But I can see here in the Giraffe Spirit that it is important for all of my Gemini babies to see the big picture, okay? This is the time nearing your birth, or your birth a while ago. You understand what I mean. The time of the year where your energy is supercharged, where you can be the center of attention. And I do see here in the Giraffe Spirit that it's very important for you to remind yourself of that when you're feeling down during the month of May, all my Gemini babies. I see in the King of Diamonds that there's someone who is coming towards you who has like earth sign energy. So think of Taurus, think of Capricorn, think of Virgo. And this could be a man or a woman. They are mature, they are older, and they are interested in you. I can see here in the Magician that they're all for creating a relationship with you and seeing where things can go. So if you are single, this is a really interesting prospect. But if you're in a relationship, then know here in the Seven of Cups reversed that yes, this is an option. You could step out of your relationship if you wanted to, but it is most likely not the best idea for you. Nevertheless, this is an option that the universe is bringing into your life, whether you take it or not. That is completely up to you, all of my Gemini babies. But I do see here in the Seven of Cups reversed that you're in a place in your life where you're attracting more people than usual, more people who are interested in you romantically. I see here in the King of Cups that we have another person, a water sign. So this is someone who has Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces energy that is coming towards you that is older than you. So in the King of Cups as well as the King of Diamonds, we have older, more established individuals who are interested in you and who are maybe fighting for your attention, trying to get close to you in a romantic sense and trying to see where the relationship may lead. Now, if you're single, this is great. This is a very favorable month for your love life, all of my beautiful Gemini babies. However, if you are in a relationship, then this can be just as flattering to just remind you that you still got it, but you of course do not have to see any of this through. But it's just nice to make contact with people, even if you know that, you know, it's not going to be a romantic situation for you. So all of my beautiful Gemini babies, this is the reading that I received for you. I hope you appreciated my honesty. If you're watching this close to your birthday or you're planning your birthday, happy birthday, my beautiful Gemini babies. I'm sending you so much love, and I'll see you in another one of my videos. Hello, all of my fellow Cancerians, and welcome to your May 2021 prediction. So I'm going to get straight into it. Just lean back, relax, and enjoy. Can you believe that it's already going to be May, all my fellow Cancerians? No, neither can I. First and foremost, we have freedom. So I can see here that for all of my Cancer babies, there is this wild and free kind of energy that is coming towards you during the month of May. I can see here in freedom that you choose to be free, and you choose to claim your independence and let go of anything that has been holding you back up until this point in time. I can see here in past lives that you feel very free and like you can put yourself out there because you're finally releasing karma that was with you, past life karma. I can see that you're an old soul with deep wisdom and you've just been waiting to share your wisdom and your energy. And I can see here that healing your past life is what is in fact raising your vibration to this vibration of freedom, to this vibration of feeling like there is endless possibility. I can see here in possibility that just raising the standards that you have had for yourself up until May is what is going to completely change things and completely allow you to do like a 180. I can see here in possibility that elevating your expectations and reminding yourself that you create your own potential and your own success is what is allowing you to regain power and confidence. Because when you feel like it's just all up in the air or up to the universe and not up to you, it's very easy to fall into victim mode. But I can see here that for all of my beautiful Cancerians, this is actually a month of self-empowerment, of raising your own expectations for success and that giving you a taste of what you're capable of. I can see here in delight that enjoying life is what's coming for you during the month of May. It may be because, you're finally able to see friends and family that you haven't seen in a long time, or maybe you can go out more than you have been in the past few months. I can see here that you're taking pleasure in very simple things. So again, maybe restrictions are going to be lifted a little wherever it is that you live, and you can enjoy simple things that you wouldn't have thought twice about in the past. So for example, going out, having a drink, or going to a restaurant, going to some sort of get together. And I can see here in delight that that is just what you needed in order to feel good and whole again. In the Four of Voices reversed, I can see here for all of my Cancer babies that in a way you feel a little bit lonely during the month of May, but this is not necessarily coming from a deep loneliness that is true, that actually exists. It's more like just feeling emotionally disconnected and different. I can see here in the Nine of Materials reversed that you feel like the things that you have accomplished in the material realm, so what you have been able to do with your career and just with your life up until this point when it comes to society's standards, I feel like you are fairly proud of yourself, but at the same time, it's still not enough. At the same time, you still catch yourself trying to please people or trying to fit into society, even though you've maybe told yourself that you're done with that and that that's not something that you want to include in your life anymore. I can see in the Nine of Materials that you're still reflecting and you're understanding that it runs so deep within us to care in so many ways that aren't healthy. So pointing that out to yourself is actually allowing you to free yourself more and release more of that past life karma. Next, we have the Hierophant. So all of my beautiful Cancerians in the Hierophant, I can definitely see some spiritual awareness and potentially even a spiritual awakening. So this ties in really beautifully with what we spoke about in the Nine of Materials reversed, and you considering all of the different options and all of the different reasons why you are the way that you are and why you try to please people or fit into society. Last but not least, in Death reversed, I can see that this is going to like spur an idea in you on how you can completely stop doing that. Okay, so all of my beautiful Cancer babies, in the Death card reverse, I don't want you to be afraid. This is a really favorable card to show up in conjunction to the rest of your reading because it shows that you're ready for rebirth. You're ready to reestablish who you are in the newest, latest version. It's almost like an update to your system. So that is one thing that I see in the Death card reverse, that during the month of May, you are in fact ready and open to changing and not looking back anymore. And I do see in conjunction to possibility that the changes that are coming for you are going to open a lot of new doors and new pathways that you didn't know existed for you. So this is a very favorable time and great change that's that's coming towards all of my beautiful Cancerians during the month of May. So all of my beautiful Cancer babies, thank you so much for sharing this time and divine space with me. I really hope that you enjoyed this reading and found it insightful. Make sure you leave a little crab emoji down below in the comment section to represent the Cancer fam and to let me and others know that this reading resonated. So I would just like to thank you once again for being a part of the Unicorn fam. I love and appreciate you more than you know, and I'll catch you in another one of my videos. Hello all my beautiful Leo babies, and welcome to your May 2021 prediction. So I'm gonna get straight into it. All you need to do is lean back, relax, and enjoy this video. First and foremost, we have the Four of Diamonds reversed. So all of my beautiful Leo babies, in the Four of Diamonds reversed, I can see you holding on to your money, not wanting to spend too much, which is really great. This means that you're going to be able to save during the month of May. I can see here in the High Priestess reverse that you're giving yourself time to find out what it is that you truly want before you act. So if you've been thinking about, for example, putting money down for a house or a new vehicle or moving in with another person, I can see here in the High Priestess reverse that rather than acting from an impulsive standpoint or from a standpoint of where you feel like you're doing what society or your family wants you to do, you're sitting back and actually thinking, hey, what do I really want? Rather than letting other people push you to do something. Next up, we have the Lovers reversed. So May is a great month for love for all of my Leo babies. This is a very passionate and romantic month. In the Lovers, I can see that you may meet someone who is really interesting to you romantically, hence why you're taking things slowly and you're not making impulsive decisions, because you understand that if you, for example, are seeing somebody else or you make an impulsive choice, that will leave less time, energy, and money for this person who you're meeting in May that you think might actually stick around for a long time. So think dating somebody or wanting to commit to something, but then another person comes into your life and you're like, am I sure I really want to commit? Am I sure I really want to sign my name on the dotted line? That is one thing that I see for you in May. I see here in the Six of Coins that in a sense there is going to be even more financial freedom that comes towards you, even though you're holding on to your money. And this is kind of like unusual to show up within a reading. Having the Four of Diamonds reversed and the Six of Coins upright just shows that saving leads to you actually making more money because you're getting more creative and you're not spending so much time shopping or browsing online or browsing in stores. You're getting exactly what you need, which leaves you with more time and energy to make more money moves in your career and professional life. Next up, we have the High Priestess. So we already had the High Priestess reversed, now we have her upright. So this is really interesting. All of my beautiful Leo babies and the High Priestess upright. I can definitely see here that you're holding yourself to a higher standard from the month of May onwards. No more feeling guilty if somebody says that they think that you're high maintenance. You're no longer going to allow that to make you feel insecure. Rather than allowing that to make you feel insecure, that just shows you who does not want to fulfill your needs and who you need to stay away from. I do see here in the Six of Swords that you are detaching from anybody who doesn't make you feel good and from anybody who makes you feel like there's something wrong with your expectations that you have in life as well as love. Let me tell you, all of my Leo babies, there are people out there who will try to make you feel as though you're dreaming too big, or who might try to make you feel as though the things that you expect are too much or don't exist. And that is something that I see that you're unwilling to settle for and believe. And I'm just so proud of all of my Leo babies for standing up for yourselves. So you're not necessarily going to tell that person face to face that they need to mind their own business, but you're going to mentally cut the cord, detach, and move away energetically. I do see here in the Koi Fish spirit that you believe that there is always enough and you're never going to allow anyone to tell you otherwise. And this is a really great mindset for you to embody, all of my Leo babies, because there is truly enough. But if you feel like things are scarce, or you feel like there's any truth in somebody telling you that you're high maintenance or that your expectations need to be lowered, then of course the life you're going to create is one that makes you feel lack, one that makes you feel like your needs aren't fully fulfilled. I do see here in the Dog spirit that you are being loyal to what you love, and this is just so amazing and in context with the rebellious Leo spirit and nature of standing up for the things that you believe in and that you love and following through with that, even if somebody says otherwise. So I can definitely see here in the dog spirit that you are in the driver's seat when it comes to your dreams and your aspirations and your goals, and you're taking leaps forward, all of my Leo babies, because you're shutting out the little voices of other people and of yourself that might make yourself doubt where you're headed, which is so amazing and strong of you to actually come to a point where you're just cutting ties with that because you don't need it and it is not serving you. And you're really leveling up in the material realm, which is something and that I'm really proud to see and proud to announce to you, all of my Leo babies. So we are at the end of your reading. I really hope that you enjoyed this bite-sized, fun monthly prediction. Leave a little lion emoji down below in the comment section to let me and your fellow Leo sisters and brothers know that you are here and that you're representing your gorgeous sign. So all of my beautiful Leos of the world, thank you for being here and spending this divine time with me, and I'll catch you in another one of my videos. Hello, all my beautiful Virgos of the world, and welcome to your May 2021 prediction. So I'm going to get straight into it. Just lean back, relax, and enjoy. I can't believe it's already May, can you? First and foremost, we have the koi fish spirit. So in the koi fish spirit, I can see here that there is more than enough abundance to go around, especially during the month of May for you, all of my Virgo babies. So this means that you're going to feel like you're not lacking anything. Quite the contrary, you feel like you have an abundance of time as well as material prosperity. I do see here in the giraffe spirit that you're seeing the big picture, and that is what is allowing for your inner wisdom and maturity to really shine and to come to your rescue in times of maybe feeling low or maybe feeling as though things aren't moving forward the way you would like them to in this world. So I do see here in the giraffe spirit that you are the type of person who would rather see the glass as half full rather than half empty, especially during the month of May, and that you feel as though everything will come and have its time in due course. So you're attracting a lot of people, I can see here in the moth spirit, who are just completely surrendering to your wisdom. So people coming to you for advice because they can feel this inner maturity and just the fact that you are an old soul, maybe even trapped in a very young, youthful body, but you still have so much to share energetically and spiritually. I see here in the horse spirit that May is a month of a lot of freedom for you, and that's something that you've been craving. As a Virgo, you tend to be a perfectionist. You tend to naturally be the type of person who wants to do everything right. So I do see here in the horse spirit that being able to just be free, that's an amazing change for you to take a deep breath. I can see here in the magician, all of my Virgo babies, that it is a time for new beginnings, and it is a time for you through feeling free to kind of have the courage to start something that you never envisioned yourself starting. So it could be a business, it could be, for example, just a new hobby that you've always thought of engaging in, but you never quite had the guts to do. That is where I can see in the magician that that's going to change. In the Five of Cups, I do see here for my Virgos that you're feeling a little bit lonely. So rather than feeling comfortable in solitary confinement, you're feeling very much like, oh, I wish I could socialize more. I wish I could get out there more. I'm right there with you, all of my beautiful Virgo babies. But at the same time, remind yourself that it is the same for a lot of people around this world, and that there are other ways how you can feel connected. For example, by joining an online community or just being active in the comment section of different platforms, being active in different discussions. I can see here in the Fool that your rebellious nature is coming to light during the month of May. All of my beautiful Virgos, the Fool is somebody who doesn't care about social conventions. The Fool is rebellious, follows their instinct, and does what they feel is right. So this is a very refreshing month for all of my beautiful Virgos out there. This is a month where you're not wondering what your neighbors are going to think, or your friends, or your family. You're just doing things because you care about what you're going to think, and you know that you're going to have regrets if you don't follow through on what feels right for you. Then we have Judgment reversed. So Judgment upright would be you kind of judging yourself, right, and worrying about judgment. But the Judgment card showing up reverse is just the confirmation that we needed for all of my beautiful Virgo babies, that you are not hung up on other people's opinions. You are not hung up on what things look like. You are more interested in what things feel like. You're not a shallow puddle, you're a deep ocean, and that's a form of expression that is going to be a big part of the month of May for you, and that is a part of you that is going to be fully embraced. So all of my beautiful Virgo babies, this is the reading that I received for you. I really hope that you enjoyed it and that you found it insightful. Leave a little dog emoji down below in the comment section, just as the Fool has their little trusty dog with them. Leave that emoji down below to let me and your other Virgo brothers and sisters know that you were here. Know that I'm sending you so much love, and I'll catch you in another one of my videos. Hello all my beautiful Libras of the world, and welcome to your May 2021 prediction. So let's get straight into it. All you need to do is lean back, relax, and enjoy. First and foremost, we have the 10 of Cups reversed. So all of my beautiful Libra babies, I can see here in the 10 of Cups reversed that there is a significant amount of love and happiness and emotional abundance that's coming for you during the month of May. But I do also see here in the 10 of Cups reversed that you may have to wait for it until the end of the month. Okay, so this is not a quick fix. This is not an instant gratification type of thing. I can see here in the 10 of Cups reverse that it may just take a little moment, but that's okay, all of my beautiful Libras. Next up, we have the Knight of Diamonds reversed. I see that who's coming towards you is the Knight of Diamonds. They are also showing up reversed because them being a part of your emotional fulfillment and happiness in conjunction to the 10 of Cups reversed is of course also delayed. So I can see here in the Knight of Diamonds that this person has earth sign energy, so Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn energy. So I do see here in the Knight of Diamonds reversed that they have young, fun type of energy, and they just want to sweep you off of your feet. Next up, we have the Two of Swords reversed. So I do see here that you're going to have to make a decision, especially if you're already in a relationship. This may feel very inappropriate to you, but of course, if you're single, then you may have to just make that choice as to whether you see where this connection might go or whether you decide to focus on yourself and other ventures. I can see here in the Ace of Cups that you're most likely going to want to go for this connection and see where it leads you towards. But if you are in a relationship, then of course this being inappropriate means that you're going to open up to your partner that you're currently with, and I see here in the Ace of Cups that that's just going to spark more trust within your partner and going to allow for your relationship to continue on a fresh note where you both have this innate understanding that if anybody tries to come in between you, you're going to let the other person know and you are not going to engage with that whatsoever. I can see here in the Tower that things are going to change profoundly for you, all of my Libras. So in the Tower, we have some sort of destruction, okay, something that's coming down, something that is exploding a little bit. Let's figure out exactly what that is. We have hope, we have strength, as well as a rebirth. So I can definitely see here that rather than hoping, you're just going to go with what's actually working. So this goes especially if you have relationships in your life where you've been hoping the person will come around, you've been hoping the person is going to change, or maybe you've been hoping your financial situation is going to change and you're finally going to make enough money to afford your dream life. So that is where I can see here in hope that rather than just staying positive and just, you know, doing the whole new age, all you need to do is stay positive and manifesting, you are actually now building up the strength to combine that with action. And that is one thing that I find so important to always make a part of speaking about manifestation and positive thinking. It is important and it is something that is helpful, but at the same time, you need to put your foot forward and bring action to the table. Things aren't going to be handed to you through the universe. You have to engage with the energies. You have to shift your body. You have to move around. You have to do things. That is where I can see here in strength that the month of May is definitely a month that is going to challenge you, but at the same time, you're going to feel like finally, you know what, I'm going to bring everything that I have to this game, to the table, and I'm going to show how strong that I really am. And I do see here in strength that you're always looking for the gifts in the situation. You're always looking to see the glass as half full rather than half empty. So because you are grinding, you're engaging with your dreams, you're making sure that you're not just manifesting and thinking positively, but you're also putting appropriate action to all of the good game that you're talking. I can see here in Rebirth that May is truly going to feel like you're reinventing yourself, and I can feel here that that's going to give a fresh breath to your dreams. I can see that that will allow you to create a new reality. You will understand the exact ratio that you need between positive thinking, between affirmations, between manifestation, and taking inspired action. So May is really going to put you on a roll, put you on a completely new track to getting where you want to go. So the Tower actually has a very positive spin to it, because what is falling apart is the old you. What is falling apart is the old self and your old approaches. And your old approaches may have been appropriate at a certain time in your life, all of my Libra babies, but I see that here, in order to excel, move forward, and reach new heights, yes, there has to be a crumbling of everything that you've done in the past or you've gotten accustomed to, so that you can invite completely new circumstances as well as opportunities into your life. So all of my beautiful Libra babies, this is the reading that I received for you. I truly hope that you enjoyed it and that you found it insightful. Make sure that you leave a little horse emoji down below in the comment section to let me and all your other Libra brothers and sisters know that you made it to the end of your reading. Know that I'm sending you so much love, and I'll see you in another one of my videos. Hello, all my beautiful Scorpios of the world. Welcome to your May 2021 prediction. Can you believe it's already going to be May? That is nuts, isn't it, all my beautiful Scorpio babies? Let's move into your reading. First and foremost, we have sanctuary. So May is going to feel like a safe space, like a cozy little sanctuary, all my Scorpio babies. I can see here that you're going to take time out from the world, so don't be surprised if friends or family complain that you're not texting back, that you're not spending enough time, because one thing that I can see here is that you need some alone time and that you need time to retreat and meditate. I do see here in possibility that from that retreat, that from this little sanctuary that you're creating for yourself during the month of May, comes new possibility. So in order to avoid any type of social conflict, if you will, let people know that you're going through this. You know what? Just text them right now. Let them know that you already received your May prediction. You know you're going to need alone time. So people should just already be aware of that and not get butthurt if you don't text back very quickly, or you're not wanting to hang out, or you cancel plans. I can see here in possibility that you are building your standards, you're building up your self-confidence and self-esteem. And I see here that raising your standards and elevating your expectations for yourself is going to leave you with unlimited potential. Just think to yourself, the people who you look up to, who have accomplished things that no one has accomplished before them, they did not set the bar to something that they already knew. They set the bar for themselves so high that it may seem like a slim possibility of them getting there. But nevertheless, very often the people who we look up to, who we feel are very successful, they believed in limitless possibility, and that is what got them to where they are. I can see here in the giraffe spirit that you're seeing the big picture, all of my beautiful Scorpio babies. Okay, we have a few more cards that clearly want to speak. Let's see what they are in conjunction to the giraffe spirit. We have the fox spirit, we have the eagle spirit, as well as the brown bear spirit. Okay, we have some chill energy, we have some quick energy, we have a nice little mixture. So first, in the giraffe spirit, all of my beautiful Scorpio babies, I want you to know here that seeing the big picture is important. So seeing how taking a step back from work or relationships will recharge you and refresh you for the future. I do see here in the eagle spirit that you should not worry so much about hurting other people's feelings, and understand here in the eagle spirit that putting out the right vibration and making it known what's going through your head is going to allow for your relationships to survive any circumstances, but communication is important, and also understanding that your spirit guides are present. They have your back. They want you to thrive in your current relationships. I can see here in the fox spirit that thinking on your feet, thinking very much in a quick-witted way is essential for the month of May for you, all of my beautiful Scorpio babies. I do see here in the brown bear spirit that while you may physically take a time out, while you're maybe physically not working out, not doing too much, and just trying to retreat and recharge, I see that mentally things are moving at a very fast pace for you, and mentally you're kind of going through a lot of different motions and notions of what you want to do next and how you can accomplish the things that you truly desire. Next up, we have the Eight of Swords. So in the Eight of Swords, all of my beautiful Scorpio babies, I can definitely see here that in a sense you feel like trapped in a way. You feel like you need a different approach to get from limited thinking to feeling like you can accomplish anything in this world. So it may be that you grew up in a family where people didn't achieve things to the extent that you would like to achieve, or you may have grown up in a surrounding where people didn't really believe in you or believe in themselves, and it reflected through violence. It was reflected through backstabbing, through verbal communication that wasn't kind. So that is where I can see here in the Eight of Swords that is maybe still holding you back and still something that's a little bit ingrained. But nevertheless, in the Star, this is one of the most favorable cards, all of my Scorpio babies, just so you know. In the Star, I can see hope that is on the horizon, and you kind of feeling like, yes, you have your fair share of difficulties, of traumas, of things that you're working through, situations that you're trying to let go of, but at the same time, you believe in yourself moving forward. You believe in your abilities, and you sense and you feel that the universe and your guides have your back. And that is a feeling that nobody can take from you, that nobody can have you deny. It is just something that you hold deep within your heart and deep within your presence, all of my beautiful Scorpios. So take in as much strength as you need and as you can from just understanding that there's still so much in this world and this universe that we don't understand. There's so many wavelengths and energies that aren't obvious to, you know, the human eye and senses, and that they can work in your favor if only you tune yourself to the same vibration and you move in harmony of those energies. So all of my beautiful Scorpio babies, this is a reading that I received for you. Make sure that you leave a little Scorpio emoji down below, well, a scorpion down below in the comment section, to let me and your fellow Scorpio brothers and sisters know that you received your reading and that it resonated. Know that I'm sending you so much love, and I'll see you in another one of my videos. Hello, all my beautiful Sagittarius babies, and welcome to your May 2021 prediction. So I'm going to get straight into it. All you need to do is lean back, relax, and enjoy your reading. First and foremost, we have the Six of Cups reversed. So all of my beautiful Sagittarius babies, I can see here in the Six of Cups reversed that you're feeling a little bit slow emotionally speaking, okay? You feel as though you're not quite sure what you're going through. You're not quite sure how to feel. So May may be a little bit of a confusing month. I can see here in the Hermit reverse that you want to go out, you want to meet with people, you want to do things in the public, which is feeling kind of difficult at the time during the month of May for whatever reason, okay? Maybe because of restrictions in your country, or just overall feeling as though you can't quite get out of your comfort zone the way that you used to. However, I can see here in the Nine of Cups that there are people around you who are building you up and who are here in order to celebrate you and make you feel good. So in the Nine of Cups, I do see that it would be favorable for you to surround yourself with those people and for you to make sure that you're making enough time to spend with them. As I do see here in the Two of Crystals that there are some decisions that you have been delaying and procrastinating, all of my Sagittarius babies, not trying to call you out, but just trying to be honest. So I do see here that hanging around the right type of energies and the right type of people is going to give you exactly what you need, the push that you need to make decisions and choices that are long overdue. Next up, we have the Lion spirit. So in the lion spirit, I see you giving back. So think, for example, donating. Even if it's $1, that dollar may give somebody a meal for a day. That dollar may make the difference to you then donating again and helping out again. So do know here in the lion spirit that no amount is too little. No time that you're investing in any type of philanthropic project is too small to be proud of. There is no such thing, all of my Sagittarius babies. I can see here in the lion spirit that you should be proud of yourself. No matter whether it's, a minute, $1, however much time you're able to devote to somebody else who is in need and not yourself, you should be proud of that. And that is something that should be celebrated. I can see here in the badger spirit that you're unafraid to be fearless and bold during the month of May. And this is coming most likely from that Sagittarius energy that you just carry with you always anyways, which is strong, which is out there, active, rebellious at times. And I can see here in the badger spirit that you're unafraid to show people what you're really going through and how you're really feeling. And that may cause some friction with some human beings who are maybe just not quite prepared for the truth. I do see here in the fox spirit that you are able to talk yourself out of any situation. So this is a really great thing because you can always kind of like find a loophole to say, oh, that's not really what I meant, or to just overall mend any type of difficult situations. As I do see here in the spider spirit that you understand that fine line between just being funny and being sarcastic and being mean. Okay, so you're very good at being right on that line, right on that point where you can still maneuver people to believe that it was just a joke if you need to, or if they take it too personally. And we're just overall, you are a very entertaining and energetic person to have around. And this is one thing that I see that you're kind of underestimating within your strengths, all my beautiful Sagittarius babies. Next up, we have the Temperance card. So in the Temperance card, I see that you're definitely inclined to drinking more, to sleeping in, not working out, not taking care of yourself, engaging with different substances that are addictive. And let me tell you, substances that are addictive, you wouldn't even expect it, but for example, cheese, very addictive, okay? And I'm talking about dairy, that type of cheese, very addictive. Try to get rid of that. Furthermore, we also have sugar, we have fats, we have salt. These are all very addictive substances that have been put in a lot of especially like fast food items. And it is very important for you to remember that like hit, that rush that you get when you put a little French fry in your mouth. Yeah, it's good every now and then, but if you feel like you've lost control over being able to say no, or you feel like it's very hard for you to stay away from temptation in substance form, this is something you should look at, all of my beautiful Sagittariuses, because you don't want that to take away from your other accomplishments or just from the other work that you've put in. Think, for example, working out. I have here the 8 of coins. So working out is not necessarily something you might engage in during the month of May, but I'll just take it as an example. If you've worked out really hard, but at the same time you're not eating healthily, it doesn't matter how much you've worked out or how much muscle that you've built, you won't be able to see the results in the manner that you probably intended if you're eating a lot of unhealthy foods or giving into other substances, and that will just put you into this spiral of feeling very demotivated. So that is where I'm saying here in the Temperance card to make sure that you're giving the work that you're putting in the ability to be seen, the ability to shine through, and the ability to keep you motivated, so don't cover it up with anything else. The 8 of coins definitely stands for you working very hard on your professional life as well as your career, and that is something that just shows you're focused and you've got your head down. So be proud of that, all my Sagittarius babies. We are at the end of your reading, and I really hope that you enjoyed it. Leave a little flame emoji down below in the comment section to let me and your fellow Sagittarius brothers and sisters know that you were here and that you made it to the end of your reading. So all of my beautiful Sagittariuses of the world, thank you so much for spending this divine time with me, and I'll catch you in another one of my videos. Hello, all my beautiful Capricorns of the world, and welcome to your May 2021 prediction. So let's get straight into it, shall we? I just can't believe it's already going to be May. We're almost halfway through the year. Can you believe that, all my beautiful Capricorns? Let's move into it. We have the Deer Spirit. So in the Deer Spirit, I can see here that for all my Capricorns, it's important that you bring a gentle touch to things, okay? Be kind to yourself, be gentle, and don't push yourself too hard or too far. You may risk injury, both physically as well as mentally. Next up, we have the Hawk Spirit. Let Spirit be your guide. Let your instinct and your intuition guide you. This is something that I have had to learn, for example, in my yoga teacher training, allowing my body as well as my spirit to guide me, because there have been times where I have not brought that gentle touch and I have pushed myself too far, and I couldn't sleep for days because I ended up having pain due to pushing my body too hard, due to pushing myself just overall to a place that wasn't healthy. And that is one thing that I can see here for you, all of my Capricorn babies, that you are inclined to do because you want to move forward and you want to make progress. But at the same time, remind yourself that when you have to push to an unhealthy place, that's not good. And it's going to come with some type of repercussion, whether that is burnout or physical ailment. Next up, we have the Nightingale Spirit. So in the Nightingale Spirit, all of my beautiful Capricorn babies, I can see that there are supportive places and people around you, but you have to tap into them, okay? You have to take the step towards them. They're not going to come towards you or offer you help, and it may feel awkward to ask people for help or to ask for support, but I do see here in the Nightingale Spirit, in conjunction to the Deer as well as Hawk Spirit, that it's important for you to get over that and to understand that you are also just human, and that sometimes you need support as well, and you need an open ear with someone who's just listening to you. As I do see here in the Pig Spirit, that you're used to being the one who is wise, you're used to being the one who is mature, you're used to being the one who looks at things with an open mind. People may very often come to you for advice and just overall because they would like to know what you think or what you would do if you would be in their situation. So I do see here in the Pig Spirit that having the roles reversed is something that can be a bit hard for your ego to swallow, all of my beautiful Capricorns. But at the same time, it is sometimes important for you to bow down to that and to remind yourself that just because you're usually the one who's giving the advice doesn't mean that the roles shouldn't be reversed. Next up, we have the Five of Swords. So in the Five of Swords, I do see a little sense of loneliness, and this loneliness may come from a place of maybe not being romantically fulfilled, or just overall feeling as though an important person isn't in your life at this time. I do see here in the Six of Cups that in a way you want this fairy tale life, okay? You want this perfect partner and relationship, but I can see here in the Five of Swords that it makes you very sad when you feel like you're not quite there, or like it's taking more time than you'd really want it to. And comparing yourself is another thing that makes you forget how good that you really have it already with your relationships and the people who love you and care for you in your life. So self-sabotaging, that's something I need to talk to you about, all of my beautiful Capricorns. Looking at perfect photos on social media of other couples who are, you know, couple goals or whatever we'd like to call it. I can see here in the Five of Swords that that is something that's messing with your head and messing with your relationships. Remind yourself that when you see those perfect photos, those couple goal photos, even photos that I take on my Instagram, all of my beautiful Capricorns, like that is not the only photo that I took. You know, I took a lot of photos and I selected the one that I thought looked the nicest and the most flattering, and that's the one that I decided to post. People usually do not post unflattering things unless they're trying to make a statement, okay? So do know here that what you see on the outside, what you see online, that is not everything that actually goes on in other people's lives or in this world. But it can seem like everything's perfect around you and you're the only one who has difficulties in their relationships or goes through rough patches, because when you look around, it's all just, you know, roses and unicorns. I do see here in the star, all of my beautiful Capricorns, that you have a lot of hope in May for things to change. And I do think that hope is a positive thing, but all of of my beautiful Capricorns, you don't need to lean on hope to help you through a dark time. Just remind yourself of what we just spoke about, that most things that you see online, it's just the best version of something. It is not reality. It is not everyday life. Nobody is going to put a fight with a friend, a partner, or their parent online. So I do see here in the star that just reminding yourself of that allows you to feel happier in the moment, because you understand nothing is wrong with you. It's just that there's so many people out there who only portray one type of image. It can be deceiving. Next up, we have the Seven of Cups reversed. So in the Seven of Cups reversed, all of my beautiful Capricorn babies, I see that it's your choice really in May, whether you want to feel happy, fulfilled, whether you want to feel like you're the center of this universe or just a little hermit in your cave. I do see here in the Seven of Cups reversed that the choice is yours. In the Ace of Swords, one thing that I want you to know here is that it's okay to change your mind fairly often. That's one thing that I can see. You're afraid that you'll be called a hypocrite, but I do see that it is just therapeutic and necessary sometimes for you to remind yourself like, hey, I can change my mind as often as I want. This is my life. This is my choice. I have nothing to feel ashamed about. I see here in the King of Diamonds that someone who you can look up to, this is an earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, a fellow Capricorn, is going to come into your life and give you some great ideas on how to manage your career, how to manage your personal life and your romantic life as well. I do see here in the King of Diamonds that this person has been in a difficult situation before as well, but because they've been able to get themselves out of it, and because you understand that other people have been probably in even worse situations than you've been in, and they've still managed to pick themselves up, this inspires you. I can definitely see here in the King of Diamonds that you have someone present for you during the month of May that really inspires you, my Capricorn baby, and that's the type of person who I want you to surround yourself with a lot more. So whether this is someone whose book that you're reading or podcast that you're listening to, you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So make sure that you're spending time with people who uplift you and who make you feel really good. Unfollow accounts that make you feel lesser than or inferior, okay? Unfollow them right now. Turn off this reading, this video. I mean, give it a little thumbs up and leave a little comment down below, okay? But right after that, make sure that you unfollow those accounts that you know make you feel bad and cringy. You will thank me for it. Believe me, all my Capricorn babies. So we're at the end of your reading. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Leave a snake emoji down below to kind of like take this vow of getting rid of snakes, of false friends on the internet who make everything look perfect but actually just make you feel bad about yourself. So put that little emoji down below as a promise to yourself, me, and all of your Capricorn brothers and sisters that you'll take care of yourself and make sure that you're looking at media that uplifts you. So all of my beautiful Capricorns, this is the reading that I received for you. Thank you so much for spending this divine time with me, and I'll catch you in another one of my videos. Hello, all my beautiful Aquarius babies, and welcome to your May 2021 prediction. Can you believe it's already going to be the month of May? I know, neither can I, but let's move into your reading in order to figure out exactly what's coming towards you so you can feel more prepared for the upcoming month. So first and foremost, we have the Knight of Cups. So I see someone coming towards you, my beautiful Aquarius babies, someone who has that water sign energy. So think a Cancerian, think a Scorpio, but also think a Pisces. So somebody who has caring, nurturing, kind, and warm-hearted type of energy. I do see here in the Queen of Pentacles that this is someone who is going to make you feel like establishing a family together, okay? This is somebody who is going to make you feel good about yourself. So not necessarily just establishing a family with this person, but just overall wanting you to prioritize family. This person is going to set an amazing example and bring emotional warmth into your life during the month of May that makes you think, hey, I should really spend more time with the people who I love and care about. Have you ever been with somebody or watched a movie and then when you were done, you just thought to yourself, oh, I really need to spend more time with my loved ones and prioritize family? That's a feeling that I see for you, all my Aquarius babies. I can see here in the Knight of Swords that we have that wanting to get things done energy that Aquariuses often bring with them. So the Knight of Swords is really the one who puts themselves out there and who takes action, who says what it is that they want to do next and follows through with it. I can see here in the Justice card that it's important for you to kind of like take a step back. Okay, that's what I want to say, all my Aquarius babies. Don't be hard on yourself if you're not able to do everything in one go or in one day or a week. I understand that you're feeling very inspired to spend more time with friends and family during the month of May and to not be so flaky anymore, but I can also see here in Justice that it's important for you to give yourself time to adapt. I can see in the Tower reverse that things are going to change on a very fundamental and cellular level for you, all of my beautiful Aquarius babies. And in the Knight of Diamonds, I see that this is coming from a place of, again, priorities, making sure that your priorities are in check, that you're not buying things in order to impress people and, you know, look rich while you're actually broke. It's better to actually be wealthy and, you know, look like you don't have that much. Just getting those priorities in check, especially in this day and age where flex culture is so real and people just seem to buy things or go places in order to look like they belong to a certain social class. That can be very deceiving and that can make you feel like you don't belong, because that's what we're bombarded with all day. So I do see here in the Knight of Diamonds that you're taking very decisive action against trying to be a part of that club. Next up, we have the King of Swords. So we just have so many people in your life, my Aquarius babies. We have the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Diamonds, the King of Swords. I mean, there are people coming in and out of your life like it's going out of style during the month of May. Okay, I see a big gathering. I see a lot of different personalities present for you during the month of May. And in the King of Swords, we have someone who is older, someone who you look up to, someone who also has that air sign energy, just like you, my beautiful little Aquarius baby, but they may be a Libra, they may even be a Gemini. Next up, we have the Five of Crystals. So in the Five of Crystals, I can see that you're coming together with a lot of different people in May because of some sort of important event, because of some sort of gathering that brings you and all of these people together. And I do see in the Tower that it may be a gathering that is restructuring. So for example, you know, a work event, but it could also be someone getting married or a funeral, you know, a pet funeral, someone who you distantly know, not somebody who is very close. I can see here in Magic that is again going to make you feel like, oh, I really need to get closer with the people who I have in my life, with the people who I care about. So just seeing pain from a distance or experiencing how fleeting life is and how short this experience is that we have on this planet, I can see here in Magic that makes you want to make the most out of your time here in the earthly realm and not just say it, but actually do it. Then last but not least, we have Innocence. So all of my Aquarius babies, I can see here in Innocence that taking time to play and to nurture your inner child is so important. And I can definitely see here that you're living in a childlike sense of wonderment during the month of May. So doing inner child work, asking yourself what your inner child would have wanted to experience and do, and reliving those experiences, even though you're not a child anymore, allowing yourself to sometimes even like redo experiences that you didn't have or weren't fortunate enough to have as a child. So it could be taking yourself out on nice dinners or trips and experiences, nurturing yourself emotionally. We weren't all fortunate enough to get the amount of attention and nurturing that we maybe needed, but we can still give that to ourselves even when we're not children anymore. So I can definitely see you taking good care of yourself, all of my Aquarius babies, and making sure that you're filling any type of emotional gaps and holes that you may sense, because, you know, as an Aquarius, naturally, you don't want to talk about it, you're just going to do. So all of my beautiful Aquarius babies, this is a reading that I received for you. I truly hope that you enjoyed it and that you found it insightful. Leave a little sword emoji down below in the comment section. That is the symbol of air signs, and as an Aquarius, you are an air sign, so leave that sword down below in the comment section to let me and your beautiful Aquarius brothers and sisters know that this is the reading that you chose. So thank you so much for spending this divine time with me. I'm sending you so much love, and I'll catch you in another one of my videos. Hello, all my beautiful Pisces babies, and welcome to your May 2021 prediction. So I can't believe we're already moving into the month of May. I know, it's crazy, right? It's like this year is just a flying by, but let's move into your reading to figure out exactly what's coming towards you. First, we have the moth spirit. So for all of my beautiful Pisces, I can see here in the moth spirit that you're going to surrender to the truth, and you're going to surrender to what brings light into your life, no matter what others may think. I can see here in the groundhog spirit that you know that it's time to let go of social conventions. It's time to let go of overthinking and to just fully live and be in the moment. I can see here in the ant spirit that you're all about collaborating and working with others to accomplish your dreams, but you're selective about your tribe, and that is what makes May so different for you, all of my Pisces babies. Before, you may have compromised with people who you know didn't truly have your back, or who you know maybe weren't truly as supportive as you needed them to be, but I can see here that during the month of May, you're all about being with people who light you up, who bring more energy into your life, rather than make you feel like you're tiptoeing around their feelings, emotions, and certain subjects that they may not like. I can see here in the star that you're just so hopeful for the future to continue being like this, all of my beautiful Pisces babies, and this is something that I find just so important for you to keep near and dear to your heart. This feeling that you're going to have in May of being supported and of knowing that there are people who you can collaborate with, who feel the same way like you do, who have the same priorities, and who want to go to the same place in life as you're going. Because in times of feeling lonely, or in times of feeling like nobody understands you, remind yourself of that time when you did feel fully understood, which is May, so write it down. I can see here in the Emperor that you're making a lot of plans for the future, and in the Ace of Swords that it's like your brain is working on overdrive, all my beautiful Pisces babies. In the Emperor, we have that strong leadership figure and energy, so you taking the reins into your possession. And in the Ace of Swords, we have a beginning. Okay, the Ace is always a new beginning. The Swords corresponds to the mental realm, to your thought process. So I can definitely see here in the Emperor, in conjunction to the Ace of Swords, that you're taking full responsibility, ownership, and leadership of your thoughts and your feelings. So all my Pisces babies, so far May seems to be an empowering month for you, which I'm so excited about. Let's see what other information is present. We have awareness. You're living in the moment, all of my Pisces babies. I can see that you're very conscious of your thoughts, and you're looking for signs as well as guidance. So seeing different symbols, seeing different synchronicities is what I see May being filled with for you. Then we also have imagination. So I do see here in imagination that in a sense you feel like there's so many possibilities, and you're that type of person that always leaves a little bit of an open door or open mind for magic. So if you, for example, see a certain feather, a certain number, just something that is a synchronicity that is reoccurring within your life, you take note of it and you feel as though there's some sort of magic behind it. And I can definitely see here in imagination that that is helping you to create a new reality for yourself, and that is helping you to be in a space where possibilities are endless for you compared to other people who are very close-minded. I can see here in the Three of Crystals reversed that you have to leave something behind. Okay, you have to leave someone behind potentially. And I can see here in the Seven of Swords reversed that what you need to leave behind is a type of thought process or a type of mindset that has been keeping you confined. So it may be a religious belief. It may be a belief about who you are supposed to be in society, as a man, as a woman, as whoever you identify as a beautiful little Pisces unicorn. And you may feel like there's certain expectations that you had to live up to, but I do see here in the Seven of Swords reversed, as well as the Three of Crystals reversed, that you're all about letting go of that and finding a new identity that you resonate with, rather than feeling feeling like you have to fit into this box that you were never meant to fit in. So this is a very therapeutic month for you, all my Pisces babies. This is a month of immense personal growth, which I'm really looking forward to for you. So make sure that you leave a little clown emoji down below in the comment section to let me and others know that you're getting rid of any clowns that may have been in your life, and of course also to represent the Pisces gang. Leave a clown and a fish emoji down below. How about that? So all of my beautiful fellow water signs, thank you so much for joining me in this divine space. I hope that you found this reading insightful, and I'll catch you in another one of my videos.